Hello, my name is John Romero, and I'm here to talk to you about ethics and how ethics is defined, and also like morality, since it's part of ethic, and a little bit of where it originated. Ethics is originated in ancient Greece. And it started out with Socrates. He's like one of the founder and the ones like that started up ethics. Um, Ethics is the study of what are good and bad ends to pursue in life, and what is right and wrong in life. For example, it pretty much just tells us like what's the best decision to make in life, like if it's right or wrong. Whether, like for example, whether it's right to um murder a human being, or helping a classmates to understand a subject in class. Um, Ethics is also described as the belief that shapes the way we live and what we do and what our overall choices in life. So pretty much like ethics kind of gives us like more of a boost in life to ethics pretty much like helps us to become a better person in our life. Um like if we make the right decision or the wrong decision, and whether it's ethically good or bad, um that help us grow as a person depending on who you are. Since ethics is also called morality, moral philosophy, and deals with belief concerning right and wrong. Since morality has different type of beliefs, they can be broken down into different categories like judgment, rules, principle, and theories. Um, the effect on us personally as like a human being or like individually, if we don't do ethical things or think ethically in our life, will be like pretty much loss of personal freedom, mistaken view, or shorten of moral growth. um Overall, like in the end, we should always think ethical in our daily life. Like we should be thinking whether this is thing to do, or whether this is a wrong thing to do. If it's good, or like if the outcome of it would be good or bad. So a little bit of background of normative ethics. Normative ethics is a study of the principle or the rules that guides our actions. Back to meta ethics. Meta ethics brings up the thought whether moral judgment has true value. For example, California is bigger than Delaware, which is true, obviously, because Delaware is like really small. However, California is like probably like maybe, I don't know, I'm gonna guess more than 5 times the size. But comparing like, however, like California and Texas is actually bigger than California, which is true. And honestly, I had to look that up just to make sure. Um, while doing this example, and another example is the Earth is flat instead of it's round and sphere, um, which is obviously false. Which is, yeah, obviously false. Um, so those are examples of like meta ethics right there. Um, one can determine whether one can determine meta ethics whether it's true in an impersonal objective sense. Now for my future, I actually honestly gotta constantly keep thinking of like ethical, like being thinking of ethical, like think inside the ethical box, because for my future I would like to work and then as an IT assistant, and help people fix any problem with their computers. And since, like I said, since it's an ethical, like I need to constantly keep thinking ethically for my job. It takes a big part in my field because I'm dealing with other people computers or companies computers depending on where I'm working. Like if I'm working at like a computer repair shop, or like whether I'm working at like in an IT department at like a big company. It just depends. Um so like for example, I would be able to fix their computer that is whether like fix their problem in their computer, and answer any questions that they may have um to improve their computer. Since it's their computer, it probably has their personal information and personal belongings, like stuff that they don't want anybody else to see, or they don't want me to see or open and look at. So I need to keep in mind that I should not go through their personal stuff information. In my introduction to computer ethic, in my introduction to IT class, information technology class, we actually are learning about computer ethics this week in class, and we talked about like 10 commandments of computer ethics, and for a few examples is do not use computers in a way that may harm people, or do not snoop around in other people. In the future, I need to keep in mind if I work on someone's laptop, computer, or other devices that I need to work on their problem and not anything else.